Are you looking for the best Stasis Hunter build in Destiny 2 right now? Well, look no further. This Mask of Fealty build turned your Hunter into a freezing machine, giving you almost unlimited ability spam, constant stasis shards, and non-stop withering blade throws and insane crowd control. With the right setup, you'll be freezing entire rooms, creating crystals everywhere, and keeping your abilities ready almost all the time. Today I'm going to show you the full build, the armor setup, the fragments, the mods, and exactly how you can make this build fit completely broken. First, let's talk about the start of this build, the Mask of Fealty. This exotic completely changes how Stasis Hunter plays. Every time you use Withering Blade, you can create stasis crystals that freeze and control enemies around you. The goal of this build is to constantly create freezes, shatter enemies, collect stasis shards, and keep your ability cycling so you always have something ready. For our super, we're running the Silencing Squall because it's one of the strongest crowd control supers for Stasis Hunter. For our abilities, we're using Gambler's Dodge to instantly get our melee back, Withering Blade as the main ability that powers the build, and Glacier Grenade because it gives us more stasis crystals to shatter and more ability energy. For our aspects, we're using Touch of Winter and Winter's Shroud. Touch of Winter is a huge part of this build because it upgrades our Glacier Grenade, creating more stasis crystals and giving us even more ways to freeze enemies. More crystals means more shatter damage, more stasis interactions, and more chances to keep our ability loop active. Winter's Shroud gives us another source of crowd control by slowing near enemies whenever we dodge. This works perfectly with Gambler's Dodge because we can dodge near enemies, slow them down, get our melee back, and continue freezing targets. For our fragments, we're focusing on three things: ability uptime, survivability, and keeping the stasis loop active. Whisper Shards is one of the most important fragments in this build because breaking stasis crystals improves our grenade regeneration. Whisper of Rhyme gives us frost armor when we're collecting stasis shards, making us much harder to kill. Whisper of Conduction makes stasis shards move towards us, meaning we don't have to leave safely to collect them. Whisper of Hunger gives us more melee energy from stasis shards, helping us keep Withering Blade ready. And lastly, Whisper of Change gives us extra damage resistance when we're near frozen enemies or stasis crystals. For the stats, the main priorities are melee, class, health, and grenade. Melee is the most important because Withering Blade is the engine of this build. Class is extremely important because Gambler's Dodge helps us keep our melee ability active. After that, focus on health for survivability and grenade for more glacier grenades. For mods, we're focusing on ability regeneration, orb regeneration, keeping the ability loop active. Use mods to support melee energy, grenade regeneration, and class ability uptime. The exact mods can change depending on your armor rolls, but the goal stays the same. Keep freezing, keep shattering, keep your abilities coming back. Now let's talk about how you actually play this build. Step 1, dodge near enemies to activate Winter Shroud and get your melee back. Step 2, throw your Withering Blade to freeze enemies. Step 3, use Glacier Grenade to create stasis crystals. Step 4, shatter those crystals to damage enemies and activate your ability regeneration. Step 5, collect stasis shards to gain frost armor and keep your abilities cycling, then repeat the entire process. Once you get the rhythm down, enemies barely get a chance to fight back. Now that you've seen the setup, let's put this build to the ultimate test. This is a full Grandmaster run using the Mask of Fealty Stasis Hunter build. and that's the Mask of Fealty Stasis Hunter build. If you want a build that makes Stasis feel powerful again, this is definitely one to try. Let me know what you think of the build, and if you enjoy the video, consider subscribing for more Destiny 2 builds, guides, and in-game content.